with Partial News, Bloomberg, Trading Bell, Karibu, together with your lovely crew. So we are already live. Thank you, Stephanie. We'll be kicking off at 8:50 as we wait for our NCBA executive team. All is set. Our agenda today is going to run for about an hour. So we'll start with our group managing director with an overview of the results. We'll then go into a deep dive of the financials. That's with our CFO, Mr. David Aboga. We'll then have a Q&A with the panel. So we have 4 panelists today. That's our group managing director, our group director of finance, our chief of staff and director of strategy, and our chief economist and acting group director for global markets, Raphael. So that's the team that will be on for the Q&A with the panel. Please have your questions ready. We have our oxygen team that will allow us ask questions, so they'll pass around the mics. Please introduce yourself and media house you are from. And then let's give each other opportunity to ask questions. After that, we'll have our photo op for the panel right on stage. And then at this corner is where we'll have the interview with GMD. So all the mics, any questions, any last.
At NCBA, we say go for it. We're here to create a future where your aspirations meet their match in the world of finance.
Interaction to be your trusted financial partner.
As the Deputy Director, HR and Culture, the Service Charter represents our commitment to you, our valued customers. It means that your voice is heard, your concerns are taken seriously, and we are here to provide solutions with the utmost courtesy and efficiency.
For me, the Service Charter represents our commitment to always being there for you. It's about ensuring that whenever you reach out, you find our doors open and our channel accessible. We are here to bridge the gap between your questions and the solutions you seek, providing a safe and a respectful space for your banking journey.
The NCBA Service Charter is our promise to put you, our valued customer, at the heart of everything we do. We pledge to deliver the highest standards of our customer service at every touchpoint, guided by our promise to you. We know you, we back you, we will work with you. Your feedback matters, your rights are protected, and we are committed to not only meeting but exceeding your expectations.
Beautiful display of vehicles, spare parts, trucks. It's really mesmerizing. When you go around and look at the beauties which are here, they are just blowing your mind off, yeah? The innovations that have been done since 5 years ago, just going around new vehicles, which
an area that would like us to invest. Investment in new medicine making technology. We would like to position Kenya as the manufacturer of electric motorbikes for Africa.
As we progress and develop the infrastructure, all the importers of new vehicles are actually gearing up to bring their different models of EV vehicles. And very soon, you will see at least 4 or 5 different brands putting forward their EVs on the road. NCBA is the biggest financier.
We used to drive nearly 200 kilometers around, to Kisii. It takes so long to go back, and we were not that accessible, that convenient to use. With our presence today, we will be able to increase our support to the business community, to individuals, and to the larger society of Migori County.
We know the business is the engine for any economy. When we help the business to grow, then we are directly
in their activities and earn money out of those activities. I want to request the NCBA to reach out to them. They do not know what products you offer. They may not know how affordable your services are.
We are a bank that says go for it. We don't discriminate, and we welcome everybody to bank with us.
Having grown those teams from 9 teams to 15 teams in 2020. Our market share continues to be very strong. In 2023, our market share recorded at 34%. But let me give you context. At 34%, the next bank is about 20-23%. So it's quite a significant jump between us and the next bank. And if you track who is the next bank, that name changes from year to year. So it's not a consistent one bank. Risk performance, as far as this book is concerned, our cost of risk has come down significantly from 2020 4.6% to now 1.2%. So it's one of the most healthy balance sheets that we hold, which is asset finance, which means we understand it well, we know how to lend, and we also know how to collect as well. Turning to our other thrust, modernizing our infrastructure, we have invested over $18 million in that, whether it's cloud migration, data quality management, our server upgrades. A lot of investments have gone towards addressing cybersecurity threats, having one signed up to a security operations center, a lot of security assurance work that we do, vendor management controls that we do to ensure that we are well protected from our cyber security threats, and of course investments on improving customer experience. Directly, we have invested $10 million towards that, leading to some of the awards that I mentioned before, including new ones like being ranked as a market leader year over year. And we are providing a breakdown among the various offerings that we have, whether that be Visa, where we disbursed $789 billion in 2023, and Shwari, $102 billion, Loop, $1.2 billion, and then in Uganda we run that product as More Cash, in Tanzania as Empower, Rwanda as More Cash, and Ivory Coast as Momo Cash. So those are the products that capture that number. Let me then turn a little bit to our sustainability agenda. As I said, I'll talk a little bit about this. As you know, we launched our sustainability agenda last year in September. Under our sustainability agenda, we set 5 pillars: minimizing our direct impact on climate and amplifying our tree planting program, igniting our customers' transition to a low carbon operating model, mitigating the impact of climate-related risks to our long-term performance, enhancing the impact of our community, or our own impact on the communities, and therefore enhancing a community engagement model. And of course, as we talked about corporate governance, optimizing corporate governance to deliver for the long term and sustainably. I think what you see on the right are some of the impacts we have had. Last year, we planted over 344,000 trees, ourselves plus our partners, working with partners. 34% waste recycled now at our headquarters, and we're driving that quite significantly. 76% reduction in plastic use in gifting. So the gifts that we give, we track how much of plastic that we give on that. You're aware of our 2 billion commitment of electric vehicle, a loan portfolio that we're building. And then we have 4 electric vehicle charging stations. And more importantly, of those 7,000, 3,000 of those are children that have participated in our junior tournaments over last year. This year we invested quite a bit more when we bring some work for both technical and elite amateur, so that actually golfers can start earning a living from playing golf, and that's a project being led by NCBA. So doing a lot of work that's benefiting the communities that we serve. You saw an announcement recently that we have signed a facility agreement with Proparco, $15 million facility agreement with Proparco to mobilize funding towards sustainable financing. This financing is meant to go 40% towards green projects, 30% women-related projects, 30% SMEs. So we're really keen to ensure that our commitment to mobilize 30 billion sustainable financing by 2030, that commitment is met, and this is just the beginning, a step towards that commitment. Turning to our staff, we have maintained a high performance culture, and I think what I want to draw attention to is that we've grown staff numbers to 3,200. If you look at the number of staff therefore added,